Hello, hello everyone. Hang on. Gonna be hello. Give me one sec. Okay, there we go. Hi, how we doing? Um Let me cut the music. Let me know how the audio is. We were having some issues the other day. And I tinkered with the settings. Let me know specifically if you're hearing my audio double, because that was an issue the other day. And I don't really have a way to test that, unfortunately, without going live. It says my microphone is coming in really hot. Is it like super loud? I got a new mixer, and that's a really like epic thing to have, but it's gonna take me a little while to troubleshoot. So please, please, if the audio is like bad, just like holler at me. Unfortunately, you know how these Ace Attorney streams be. You know, it's gonna be like me and like one or two people. So I know Chad is dead. But that's all good. Anyway, let's ooh, that's the two-person angle. Let's slide this back over to just me. Uh, I normally close the closet door, but you know what? We're not going to today. Hello, how we doing, everyone? Ready for some Ace Attorney? I don't have the game open like I should. Why is there's a bit of delay there? Anyway, I'm just going to talk a bit, and I'm gonna listen to how the stream's at. Is there delay? Yeah, there do be. Man, I don't know. Test some stuff out. See, man, I don't know. If this doesn't work, I mean, I'm not gonna tinker with it too much on stream because don't have time tonight. But I'm gonna have to do an audio test stream. Okay, we'll go back to the. Yeah. Okay. If that doesn't work, then yeah. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah. Okay. If that doesn't work, then yeah. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. That should be good now. Mic's going to be a little bit quiet, but I should come back on. That should be good now. Mic's going to be a little bit quiet. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Hello. Without further ado. Oh, and I need to fix a delay on my capture card, which is a simple fix. And then we will start some Maya Monday. Not that audio delay is too critical for well, you don't want to say objection and then have the delay come too bad. By the way, thank you Judge Judy Slayer for the follow. I think that's a really funny username to get on an Ace Attorney stream. I don't know why. I just imagine someone who like loves Ace Attorney but hates Judge Judy. Anyway, case 3, part 3. So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? Got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. That the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictions. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah. We've got to find one for Maggie, or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. Okay, where are we going? Let's go see Gumshoe. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? Man, they really like to use this song, don't they? You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the office for the briefing, quick. Can't you shut down the station's server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. But my email pen pal, Lizan Princess, save it for later. I'm turning it off now. Would they get hacked or something? Duh. Yo, what's up, BKZ? Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy? More like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Hey, that's the police mascot. It's the same dialogue. Okay, well, let's go to jail. Guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her, too. Maggie. Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? Where are we going? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it. Come on. Hey, that sounds like... Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would only have netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is. He's having the twin tea set. What can I say? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? They drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would you have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean? Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that. Wah. Wah. But please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. Man. So, did you like the twin tea set? I never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for $20, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? When you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking, that's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized, it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. Just kind of had to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? You should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glen Elg came here. Maybe he heard about the Super Fierce Twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? That's what we were all excited about earlier. Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something? Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show. Bruh, why is this a psyche lock? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. Why are there tears in your eyes? Bruh. Okay, we're gonna present him this, because I think they hinted that this was this guy's a real programming genius. They call him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Did he just stop moving all of a sudden? It wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? It's a computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. Kind of Blue Screens. Why would you name your computer company Blue Screens Inc.? That's a terrible name for a computer company. We'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Okay, and now we're gonna fucking... Alright, Detective, what were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. You know the noise you were making while you were listening. To clear what kind of radio program I'd say it was related to. Alright. You listened to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you tried to win big, just like Glen Elg did. It's like you can see right through me. Why was this a psyche lock? See, pal? That's why I said it was nothing. Usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's there won in the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. But that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every month. It takes 10 minutes to announce everything? Millionaire Radio. I want to try it, Nick. And buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Sorry, I got Monday on my mind. Blue screens. Oh no, this song. We'll smell the electricity in the air. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Whoa. I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. The name is Lisa Basil. What's the joke there? Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She's more like a ghost in a shell. That thing over her eye. Is that the same device as Glen Elg's? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Did you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I'll try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and deliver optimum operating systems and source level components to them. Huh? You lost me at the corner of analyze and management. Doesn't matter, they analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact discs. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software. No, don't do that. I won't do it now, but I will save it for later. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It's a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time slicing common areas on logical areas of shared global variables. Obviously, program structure heavily influences response time and performance, so the co-independence of the variables and memory overhead. But the importance of successful execution. Nerd! Did good people follow all of that? Yeah. Blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You know Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too, but I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. Anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. Guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Okay. Like, magazines? What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Well, whiz kids can work under any conditions, you know? She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? This is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says meet with the tiger. The tiger? The tiger? Who's the tiger? So like pounding that keyboard. Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice. What about your spirit medium trading? I think we got the important stuff here. Something a bit twisted or warped. This was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. Second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. Hey, look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. Looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. This was in the second game, right? This song? Okay. What did we get? We need to find the tiger. Who's here? I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. Kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Can I poke the motorcycle again? Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My imposter must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me to becoming my phony? Sorry. We need to get luminary ends here. I'm going to message him. Okay, I messaged him. I guess I'll investigate everything. I love apples. They're among my favorites. See? We've already seen this dialogue. Yeah, this is all the same. We need to present her some stuff, probably. Drum bum ba dum. Sorry. Super admin restricted to sub access password. Am I? That is Sparta. Oh, no, no, wait, no. I don't want to like randomly present her shit because then we're gonna get that fucking dialogue prompt every time. Okay, ask about Glen Elg. Well, let's present Glen Elg. About Mr. Elg, he was a top programmer. I'd even say he was a genius. He did suffer from one of our 2 bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He's a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius, so he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. You just said something about him being in trouble. Got to find out what this trouble was exactly. Wasn't there like a magazine? No. Trouble. Oh, his ear. Damn it. Oh. Nope, that's what I wanted because it had the doodle on it. I don't know. What is this trouble that he got into? Maybe we don't have it. Can we talk to anyone else? Oh, we didn't go to the kitchen. I didn't even see that was open. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh. Be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I'll be waiting for you. If you haven't gotten it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles, hee hee hee. No, stop it, I beg you. Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. My no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no, you don't have to worry. You know you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It's la oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Hee hee hee. Ah. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. What? I have la shivers. Must rub some of my oil all over my body before it becomes a nervous wreck. Zero. Oh, oui, that feels good. Ooh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes, my eyes. Your eyes. If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, la oil of sandalwood. Is that the leftovers of what you were just using? Hey, you have debt. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with Zala broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? My binsoir, if I did not owe them la money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you, that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with la salad garnish. Ew, I hope he doesn't mean that. He will literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I would guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. Let's talk to him first. You know exactly how many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, and you are right, Monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is tray. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think they just serve you fast food on cheap plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. I've forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya. But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's, why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of la bad, bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad, bad culinary skills. The woman who was here is a scary woman. She is from la loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, Denderlenda it's called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow money from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Stipend. Not stripend. Stipend. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me a lot of money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that they tell me. Who's he? La Tiger. The tiger? Oui. He is la manager of the Tenderlander. A terrifying man, la big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear la noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no, no, no. This man is a present, a most formidable personality. Although, oui, he does have a spiky hair just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the Tenderlender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square. Need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. I don't know why that was so funny. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case. Something? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. I like how the music faded out as he left, and then it faded back in as he came in. It implies that like his theme just like plays with them. You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping. You'd give this to her for me? What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of that tender juiciness. It's a good... That's just funny. So you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. Can't exactly say no, can I? Fill the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. He's finally gone. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. That is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Girl? You're here. To discuss alone? No, not exactly. The manager's away at the moment. Please, wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. Guess we'll have to come back another time. This is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Damn it. Nothing. Just... never mind. Do you think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever be... Coffee? Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here? That's one impressive desk on one impressive lug. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold. Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Do you really want such a shiny desk gold, though? Rally the squad with what? Wait. You can now launch follower and sub goals directly from your Twitch dashboard. What? Yo. Wait, epic? Follower goals? Wait, this is kinda epic. Goal type, followers. Can we get to... $340 followers? Okay. Huh. Huh. That's, and where does that display? I can't see it on the stream. Do you see the follower goal on the stream? I just added it. I just got like a notification for it, and I never check my notifications on Twitch, but I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Where does that display at? I don't see it. Let me know if you see it. Let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see my nose in the reflection. That's gonna be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. This round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. Figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering. I mean, you aren't making stuff up for a change? Yeah, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick, give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. That's the other thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know. Assuming she knows what she's talking about. These aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. Is it a repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane. This car's registered to the Catavernes? Catavernes? That's not even the Tiger's car? Or would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Look at this Parisian style coat. It's so chic. It's more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. Oh, it's got a badge on it. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, gotta take a look at this. Some cake? I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly, otherwise... Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you, understand? Ah, I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Is a tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. I want to present that to everyone. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? I'm gonna present the fake badge to everyone. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way, you wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. That's why, and why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know what messenger bags are? And I knew it. I was right before back at Très Bien. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Punching bag. Win through compromise. Wonder what that's supposed to mean. Means something. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That's Tender Lender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. True. It's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Shudder. Oh, no. Someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. It's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It's one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How did she manage to knock over one of those? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey. There's a book of matches here, too. Matches, huh? They just don't give those out nowadays. Hey, wait a second. Look what's printed on its cover. It says Très Bien. Matches come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah. The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Wait, what was that? Oh, the jukebox. The CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Oh, I thought it was... Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all. Hee hee hee. Was it like poisonous coffee? If there's anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh wait, maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. CD while we're still alive and have a chance. What the? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? Okay, that's a good one. That's a really good reference. Damn, I wonder how much of this is the localization team and how much of it is like actually like the actual game and then they translate it and it's like, oh, they made a Rocky reference. I'm like genuinely curious. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. No way. That one will make us drink more coffee if we do. Rawr, here he comes. Ah. Come out from under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around in my office for? Whoa. My precious carpet. You's got ash on my rug. You're gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door.
It wasn't us. It was already like that. You just want to argue with me? Is that what you doing? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten you two into pancakes and turn you into my new rugs. Ah. Oh. Don Tigre, you're back. Ah, that voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier and... Eek, she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it. Violetta is not... What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Grah, Phoenix Wright. Yes? You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things I want to ask. Grrr. No questions. This is the last time we meet. Nah, wait, but please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream hold it either. The espresso. Ah! And cookies. Now what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Why are we talking to her? So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With a warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy. How do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game, for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoning a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Furio Tigre. Furio Tigre? That's where the tiger thing comes from. Seems he's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Hee hee hee. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours. No. Ladies first, Maya. Hee hee hee. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. It's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. I own Don Tigre in my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre, otherwise I'll have to. Okay, Don Tigre. Of course. I'm sorry. Saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. I died once. Hee. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. Guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but finding that a little hard to believe. Decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I thought coffee was espresso. So is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? They put it on after the operation. just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Fatal injury? I just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Bruh. Oh my god. Ah! Let's see. I don't know if we got it, but just so I know what to go for. Hurt very badly somehow. Question to do with this, and we have no idea. So let's. And we can keep presenting her stuff. We can be like, bro, what's with the fucking badge? No? Okay. CD. I don't think she's gonna help. Okay, that's fine. Oh, who's here? Is the guy here? There he is. Old CD's back feeding the pigeons again. There, take this and this. Get out of my park. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Gah. Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kuda. Got a pigeon. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Not with the demons. I'm in with good fortune. Ow. Ow, seed, shell splinters, painful. Always knew you were a demon, Maya. I love his theme. Sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Gah! Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal. No, not at all. Hey, listen to me, boy. I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some young white powder into the young lady's Javachino. We hear you. And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece. Same size as the lens as his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. Just made a little mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. You said you were a craftsman, right? God, the modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen right back to the time of the Shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole, objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think it's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood. I've got a tsunami of frustration and it's ready to burst out. Let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Uh-oh. Here we go. So better let him talk. There's not much call for craftsmen these days. This is like optional, ain't it? Errands. Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Grams. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some community service? Some bread. Now that I can understand. What's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute, what did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up, by restaurant, are you talking about Très Bien? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did, the very day that young brat was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze. Yo, what's up, Stone? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How's it been? Then the owner shouted over to me. We're doing some Ace Attorney. Excusez-moi, you, call la police. Call them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time. So did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? God, do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went out looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know? Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. Okay, this is important. These are times. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened. Yes, sirree, the owner was at Très Bien on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Mr. Kudo, you certainly earned your kudos for today. Okay, so I remember something else. Bailiff, yeah. You're the ones to blame. Could have at least told us before we got to court. Isn't that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Please that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. Suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead. We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Okay. Well, I don't want to talk to Armstrong first. Good. I want to talk to Maggie. Here she comes. Oh, Mr. Wright. Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It's pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyway. It's possible she's the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that don't match up with what you remember? Yep, there were just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication that's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out when the victim Glenelg collapsed, right? Yeah, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Très Bien. No, no idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old Cedia wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. Things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like you're trying to figure something out. We should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old Ceedy. I feel much better after the trial this morning. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. Maggie, there's something on your mind you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll split it all and see what you make of it. Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, sure there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we already know that. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. What did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. She had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy, cackling? How do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Bruh, that would be... What's her name? I used to be on the police force, sir, but I'm incarcerated now, so I got... What the... come on! God damn it. Okay, well, give her the fucking... Yeah. Oh yeah, got something you're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? No, it's Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But, she's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But, I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. Damn! Well, how was it? That hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. What the fuck? No! Oh, we should have just held on to it then. This sucks. Oh, I should have... Okay, we gotta go back to the lone place. What did I want to ask her about? There are a couple things. Dude, I'm trying to think if we got them all. It's a cup I took over to the table, sir, but I didn't put anything in it. I can never do something like that. I'm not good at carrying those large trays, you know. Trying to balance a tray with one hand to put something in the coffee with the other, that'd just be asking for trouble. I dropped something for sure. That's right. Is she expecting me to claim that she's too clumsy to have committed the crime? Kind of. But I feel like she is. You don't know who this is? No, okay. Okay, let's go back to the lone place. Actually, before we go there, let's go talk to him. See, Mr. Armstrong's out again. Place is open for business. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. It's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. We're gonna find something here. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. He's trying to avoid us on purpose? There's nothing here, though, that wasn't here before. Yeah, no. That we already saw that. I mean, this was all here before, so... Weird that he's gone, though. Anything new here? Nope. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Go back here. I'd like to present the motorcycle. Oh, that's right. She wasn't taking shit. She... Did we do this one already? Yeah, no, we did this one already. Oh, okay. And there was an incident, and we have to find out what that incident was with evidence. Oh, let's present the loan contract. Dude, what the? How do we fucking Armstrong sus? He really is. Well, he's sus, but it's really her. I'm pretty sure she's the fucking. She's the one that poisoned the coffee, and the fucking tiger guy was there too. And so we need to find out. She's not like talking to or reacting like any of my freaking evidence though. And so I could present the Trapien shit to Maggie maybe? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, nope. Oh, I know where we have to go. We haven't been here in a while. Yeah, okay. Because something happened here. The main server just went up and smelled. What? The fuck? What the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No, just when Soom Young Guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. What? Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. Can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We've got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus. A virus. A virus. There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, let's go quickly then. Okay, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. Yes. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. Yo, life advice. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tenda Lenda is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? Okay. Let's, for the sake of coherency, let's present and like... That's the girl who looks over at Tenda Lenda. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. Oh, she's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info of this gumshoe about a gumshoe from this. Oh shit. Okay. Well, hang on. Can I like? Oh no, it was right there. Not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people. That's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? That includes Tender Lender, I take it? Sure. No one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. And I mean no one. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Is this the big bad of the game? Like, holy shit, we're taking on a mob boss? Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss, Tender Lover, are pretty tight. Tight? That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Alright, computer virus. So exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? This game came out in 2004. I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's that face, pal? You think I know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Ah, just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godo so he catches a cold. Right, then you wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he's too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. Uh-oh. Right back to the cheery upbeat music. Okay. Now I got something to talk to her about. Because now we can present, or we're gonna save. We can use the apostrophe. We still might not have enough. I don't know. And the fatal injury is actually it's way back here. Is the car accident. She was in the car accident. Seems pretty obvious that this car is involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? She's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Very strong, and this is why. We either present her or her grandfather. We present her. Yeah. Exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Aha! One down. Happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. Oh. Motorbike or something like... Oh shit, it was him! I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head, a bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. That's what happened to the person on the bike. I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. If they'd stayed, I'd have hee. The person who committed the hit and run have been... Oh shit. It had to have been him. I know that silhouette. This man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was a tiger who had caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. I have his broken bike. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? You'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini? You know the truth, don't you? Hee hee hee. This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She was kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. It was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? Would you honestly believe that to be true? Do you know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Your grandpop. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? Yours beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. Bruh. Four months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. So the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay it. $1 million in compensation. Oh, shit. To settle a score. Because how much was... Wait, does it say... Where's the car accident one? Yeah, that's 15 grand. And then... Okay. Typically pay or get into some serious trouble. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. It had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. Oh, man. But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was... It was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these, medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. I feel so bad for Viola. Yeah, what the fuck? I thought she was gonna be like evil. And now I'm just upset. Man. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of those tactics. That's a good point. Everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. We need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Let's see if he's back. No. Well, now I'm pissed. No. Just making sure. Nothing news here. Okay. Then did we? I mean, we got this bill. I don't really know who to take this to, though. Yeah, I agree, Stone. Hmm. I gotta beat you so hard. I feel like we're smooching the was a smooching the express train. I like this guy. Red sus. All right. I don't really know. I mean, I want to talk to you about this fucking virus. I feel like that's building up to something, but... Is there anything else at Tender Lender now that she's gone? Where did she go? No, there's nothing to do here, so. I don't think he's gonna be... Everything is the same here. Yeah, I don't know where to go. What do we do with this? Payment was due last year. We can't investigate any of that. I need to find the fucking cook. Where is Armstrong? That's who I need to talk to. How do I get him? Colin, you listening? Help. Because I'm stupid. I mean, I don't know why the medical bill would be relevant to you. Yeah, no. But that's the only new... I mean, I could present... Flash that photo round if I were you, pal. Why not? That guy rules the criminal underworld. You can get yourselves in serious trouble. I'm talking say a prayer's trouble. You're shaking, detective. Like a leaf. Yeah, I'm just, you know, kinda on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. Edgeworth. I miss Edgeworth. Bring him back. Oh, this guy. The tiger. Is he famous? Yeah. This guy's not a loan shark, you know? Nope, he's a big lone cat. Hence the name. Don't pay him back, and you better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive. You're shaking, detective. Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kinda on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. Did we do her already? Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, no, we already got her backstory now. It's a boss of Blue Screens Inc., pal. Yeah, I figure she's clean. She's got nothing to hide. Kinda like a doll to me. In a good way and a bad way. It makes me think she might be hiding something. Sus. You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. Give me this bottle. What's in it? No, the label says juniper. I'll tell you what, this stuff works like a charm. I slept like a rock last night. Oh, really? That's nice. You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before. Yeah, you look pretty confused by his testimony. Nothing against old guys, I like them and all. But it sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw. Yeah, that's the impression I got too. Me three. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate with any of the facts? I know I look a little rough around the edges, but the truth is, I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be. Really? Like what part? Like the color of my coat. Ah, you're right. Yeah, but what about the inside of the coat? This guy was a real programming genius. They call him the walking computer at the place where he worked. Yeah, okay. Nick's probably crying alone all right now. Yeah, thanks to you. Ah, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Maya, don't torch poor gumshoes feeling like that, like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. You're crazy about Maggie, aren't you? No, 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 I'm not. It's not that I don't have to hide it, Gumshoe, it's pretty obvious. Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right? I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right. Mr. Goto agreed to take this case just so he could face you, pal. He was working on a bunch of more important cases, but he canceled them all. Huh? But then, why did Mr. Goto take this case when Maggie's first trial came up? Yeah, that is kind of odd. I mean, everyone thought the defense was Phoenix Wright. Why didn't he try to fight me then? Well, according to Mr. Goto, he knew the guy was a phony right away, so he didn't want to bother with the trial. He couldn't be bothered to tell the judge? It's everyone that's alive. She cross-examined me once. Yeah, we already got this one. Okay, I mean... I haven't got anything to say about that, pal. Just take it away already, please. And $20 and this has got to be killing him inside. That's funny. Apparently everyone's listening to this show now. Because everyone wants money. They say that the victim Glenn Elg was really into gambling. Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick. Huh? We were playing for money? Of course, so you'd better pay up. You're a smart one, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. What? We could present him this. No? Oh, the stupid, what? Here it comes. Just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus, MC Bomber. Oh shit. What? Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? Oh shit. We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a serious Oh, so the CD's not a demo CD, it's a fucking virus. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if the demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. Now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the route of this virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is, you know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The lunchbox? You remember the weenies? So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? Made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, pal, and deliver this? Sure is a heavy burden in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all these, too. Bruh. Really can't eat anymore. I'm going to go and I'm going to give these to her right now. What? I'm gonna give these to you. Worldly wise as me doesn't know everything about everything, Nick. So I, the great Maya, am sad to say, I can't tell you much about this object. Damn. Okay, well the fucking MC Bomber thing changed it. I'm gonna go to fucking... Okay, we're gonna go to the lone place, but first we're gonna check here to see if he exists. No, okay. So we're gonna go Tender Lender. No? Really? I thought that would cue him to show up. This is big though, because we have the fucking... Like, we have the source of the virus, like... Who do we present this to? Not the old man. Oh, you. Would you want to take a look at this? I'm sorry, the data is super restricted desktop out of hours. Ah. Code word? That's it was made by him. I'm telling you that, and it's here, and and we presented everything that was relevant to him. Okay, where can we go? That thing with Gumshoe was good. I mean, we could just present her all the evidence. Why is she not here? What you doing? Monitors the visitor rooms. Nothing for him to do, so he's catching some vertical Z's. Rum, pum, pum, da 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 rum. I feel like there's got to be more here. Oh, what? There was a... Bruh. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry? Why would you think that? That you said something about it just now. More like 40 minutes ago. Jesus. Said he got himself into trouble because he's a bit of a loser. Bruh. Alright, I mean, let's go. We're new to the troubleshooting here. Forgot to speak to someone in customer service. So I'd better just take a shot and see what gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. She will have something to do with this. Oh, well that doesn't fucking help. Could be the prescription. No. Program, excuse me, can you answer this man's query, please? Ah! Oh, wait, shit, no. I didn't mean to do that. But I guess while I'm here, I'll reload. You don't need to reload if you mess up like once or twice. You only want to reload if you mess up super bad. because it heals your health. Okay, have to do with what? Dum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum da 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 da. Dude. Really? That's all the fucking evidence I have that's related to him. Hey, BKZ. Welcome back. I am stupid. Because I wandered around for like 20 minutes trying to figure out where to go, and I realized I had a fucking dialogue prompt that I didn't answer. The loan contract. He didn't have a loan contract. No, I didn't mean to fucking press B. Glenn didn't have a loan contract. Armstrong had one. And that's it. Ba-dum-bum, bum-bum. Da-dum-bum. There's no way we don't have it. I know he didn't, but he was involved with Tender Lender. Okay, I mean, if you say so. I don't know why it would be, though. Yeah, no. Or you don't have his contract now, then how the fuck am I supposed to get it? Because I've literally, oh my god, I've gone like everywhere that I can think of. I mean, okay, well, you don't know because I didn't have this last dialogue enabled, so now I can go places. Now I can like see if he's back in the kitchen. Now he's not. But I'm sure other places will have opened up now, so we can see Tender Lender. No, I thought that would be a great... The lottery tickets? I did not present the lottery tickets. I don't know why that would be his trouble, though. You don't need a contract, I'm sure. Okay, all right, let's try it. Dum-bum. Colin, you should look it up and tell me if I have it, or if you think you do. If you think you know it, then let's try it. Now. Really? Oh, because he was like he was really into gambling. Victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, had a gambling habit. Yeah, that's what we were building towards. Okay. That's right. It's a bit weak on its own. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to the lottery, wasn't it? What? I mean, this makes me think horse racing, but I think that's a bit of a stretch.
For real? There wasn't much in this place, and I thought that was weird. So let's look on his desk. To do with the horse racing, but I don't see it in your evidence. I mean, there was the calendar, but I'm super smart for thinking. Oh, wow! Look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? We're betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Drawers are stuffed full of these. They're all losing tickets. Bum. Thank you for that. Alright, let's do this. Okay, cool. I literally did not see those tickets. It's like the paper ball underneath Edward's desk in case 5 of game 1 that like is required to move the plot forward, but it just looks like a messy like a piece of paper under the desk that you just missed from the trash can. So racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That has got to hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy it. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000. Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end. That was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elk's real problem was someone or something more terrifying or ferocious. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that I can't think of a motive. But we'll throw it out there. We'll just... Oh, well, okay, maybe he was taking out loans. Tender lender? Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elk. Think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre? Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know any of the connection between the two. Because I've got proof that Mr. Elk and the tiger knew each other. Well, that's what I need to figure out. Do I have her testimony? No. Let's see. Ah, that would be it. Yes. There's also a loan office called the Tender Lender. This is Mr. Elk who met on the day of his murder. The only thing a loan shark would talk with him would be about his debt. No. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000. Ouch. I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. This guy got lucky and won the lottery. What if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, it doesn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What? His computer program is worth... What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. So close to cracking her. Yep. Got it. MC Bomber. Minecraft Bomber. Oh, they love using this song. It's had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. I mean, he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Très Bien? Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Elk was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes.
Investigation middle stage comes on. Yeah, it's come on like 6 times. I don't know how I feel about that. I remember it being this like really like cool, unique song that played at the end of like case 4. It's like this whoa, like Mad on Guard theme, and now it's like, uh-oh, Gumshoe said something. Gotta play Investigation Middle 2002. You know, like, especially for like the case 3, which is not like the high stakes case. Except I guess it is, because it's like it went from your typical murder case to, oh, there was like a virus and da-da-da-da. I don't know if this virus is actually gonna be a big deal or not. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. So we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick. That's funny. Did I get anything? I bet he's back. Yeah. Eh, bonjour. I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here, and we'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, I'm Phoenix. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you fellas. Ah, it's Zine. I'm not. How do you pronounce that? What are you calling Zinny Oofy? Ah. Come off onto the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. Right. You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers now. Uh-oh, I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers now. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You want to know who's sad? I'll tell you's what's sad, and it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. Oh shit. Oui. Mr. Armstrong. Forgive me, désolé, I cannot argue with him. I wish I could see this happen. That really... Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait. Don't take it too hard, Phoenix, right? That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. These medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal. Edgeworth. Damn it. Okay, this is still good. Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe's gonna fucking curve stomp all of them. Watch this. Detective? You think you're gonna come stop me, copper? Beat it, grah! Whoa, come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get. I just realized I gave both of them the same voice, so this is not gonna. Edgeworth's famous for saying "pal." Shut up. I just it reminded me of like the last game, but like obviously this is cooler. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? All right, thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. Damn it, I want to see this. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tender lender is going down. I don't know why I thought Edgeworth. But epic. All right, it's time to do trial in an hour. Oh my god, that said 4-1. Good morning, Maggie. So what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery. That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that. The little flash of doubt in your eyes. No, that wasn't doubt. That was determination. Why don't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. Hey, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How did you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Oh. You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help. Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing. Oh yeah, that was when we were in the kitchen. It's one of the small bottle that turned up in the Trabian's kitchen a couple days ago. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Yeah, it was the one that was different. Probably got the analysis results back from the lab. So what is it? Is it the poison? Afraid not, pal. It's medication. Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently. For ears, you mean? Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum. What's Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in the... That's the missing medicine. Huh. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up so they didn't have time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Huh. Okay. It's that guy for what he's done. My name isn't Phoenix Wright. Let's go. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony is plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup. Oh, that's not his voice. It's, deeper. The mark on the rim of the cup shows the victim drank it with it from his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Thank you, Mr. Godo. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear. It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? Ha! Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. You've lost me already, Mr. Godo. Godo is literally you. How? Elaborate. Please explain. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. He likes coffee, and he's based. All right. You should style your hair like that. Like, just get like a bunch of like product and like, you know, it'd look funny. Got to change with the times. That's one of my rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles? The old guy wasn't just throwing seed at here. He was throwing us off the scent. I'm gonna count how many cups of coffee he gets. That's one coffee. And today I'll prove it. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. And you are... Oh, bonjour, everyone. I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef of La Très Bien Restaurant. Enchanté. Forgive me for asking a witness, but are you a woman? Oh la la, bonsoir. As you can see, I'm a pert and perky gentleman, no? On the day of the incident, you were in Très Bien's kitchen. Isn't that right? With you, bonsoir. Everything feels right. It's two. Ha! Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Very well. Your testimony, please. Please tell the court what happened that day, Très Bien. Oui, volontois. I can't say these made-up words. When it all happened, there were 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decors that day. Like having a large mirror between la tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what that old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, non? Mirror? Oui, un grand mirror. La most enormous mirror. I think that's fake. Suddenly the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. Mirror would have made everything appear back to front. What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. The mirror, I think the mirror is bullshit. Who are the two customers? Mice, of course, the young man who died, and the other not-so-young man. You're referring to yesterday's witness, I presume? The other man, Maggie said she saw at the table. Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence. Experimenting with Art Deco. How come I never heard about that before today? You're not familiar with the language of interior design, Monsieur? Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before? But I did, just a few moments ago. Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of decorature? No, Art Deco. It's a style of design, Your Honor. Talking about interior design. Walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing. Oh yes, of course. That deco. I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant. Displaying the most bold remodeling of la decor. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. What mirror are we talking about here? Both. Something about 4 meters wide and about 2 meters high. 1 yard. Holy glass in a frame, that's huge. This then was installed on la ceiling eventually. Ceiling? Was there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. It's known, but I decided not to go through with it in the end. See more at the mirror. If I had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimonies. But... Objection. You didn't ask, right? You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work. You also didn't ask. Mirror was delivered to Trebian the day before the incident. Really? Mr. Armstrong testified he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end. Just doesn't add up. Even if a mirror was delivered to Trebian, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. If you want to doubt someone, try to look in the mirror. That's good. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough. So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror. That is what the old man was looking at. Real object. Well, how does normality come into this? It's lame. Try it even for you. Something isn't normal. It isn't possible, that is. Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer and the top-neck chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here. Well tried. Okay. Not the hair. I do not have a top knot. Mr. Godo is correct. Lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument. Bien, logic has won the day. Got that earpiece, we'll see everything is reversed. That's not how mirrors work. Dang, he would have seen everything in reverse. Wait, hey Nick, you should take a second to think about what old CD said. That's literally bullshit. On the same side as the green. Okay. So think about that. No question. You can lock me if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. So if you're looking at that in a mirror, right? So if I'm sitting here, right? And I got an earpiece on. And there's a reflection of me. Then the earpiece, is this translating well in the camera? I'm gonna look directly into camera for this visual gag. So I got the earpiece on, right? Then the earpiece is gonna be on this side, which would look like my right side. In other words, mirror or no mirror, that's still bullshit. And then, okay, so we know he picked up with his right hand, actually, right? So if I go to pick it, I wish I had an actual coffee mug. If I go to pick it up with my right hand, then in the mirror, or I'll look at the camera just for the sake of, in the mirror, it's going to be reflected. That one would look like left hand. I think. This is really hard to visualize. Wait a minute. I can just look at the camera, because isn't this right hand? And it's left on screen? Is that the same? I feel like I'm overcomplicating this. Because my right hand on here is like left hand for you guys. I don't know. Everything he said was on the left was actually on the right. Or does it? I don't think it does. No, it wouldn't. I think that's bullshit. I think you think I'm overthinking it. Okay. This mirror, then Glenn's earpiece would look like it was on the right side. Okay, well, let me see what he actually. Cause he was looking in the. Oh, he had it on the left. I thought it was on the right. No, I didn't. I thought it was on the left. Ah, I am overthinking it. You're right. Okay. That's their excuse, so it's gonna cover at first for that. What about the vase? That doesn't really... No, I didn't mean to present that. But I think the vase is important for this because that was something that wasn't accounted for. And the mirror would not. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Man was looking at the waitress. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think he would have seen everything in reverse. Not. Let me get a floor plan. Visual. There was a floor plan, I thought. Is there not a floor plan? Oh, there it is. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, if you had a mirror between the that doesn't work with like the frickin' with the floor plan. You're full of shit. What? Dude, like, where the hell are you gonna fit a mirror in this? There's just no room. And I didn't see one when I was snooping around. Bum, bum, bum.
We only need to present shit that's relevant to his testimony. Come on, I don't got all night. Go into earpiece. Oh, you know what? I just realized profiles are a thing. Left. Because the mirror, you wouldn't be able to see the earpiece. If the mirror, if it was between the table, if you're looking at a mirror, you wouldn't be able to see his earpiece. So eat shit. Coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Think back to Mr. Kudo's testimony for 1 second. Where he's wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. This is left ear without a doubt. So to summarize, told that the HMD and its earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in the mirror. So, and we also have a fucking picture of him wearing that. Like, I don't get it. It's a good song. Witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror. We would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye. How bitter. Try it. You should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. Are we talking about your coffee or something completely different? You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks? Remember this, I presume? The I broke the vase, sorry apology. Exactly. The man has one grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. That's 4 cups. Oh. I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear his left ear? Huh. Well trite. Urk. It's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever. We thought he was old seedy for a minute there. Kudo's good. Enough. I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony. Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found was just a rash. A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears. Oui, I can explain. Please, if you will look at la plans of la restaurant. Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably? La mirror was in the middle of la restaurant, dividing the two halves. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of la victim. That is la seat. That's not what? So it was knocked in the way. So it did not. I did not touch anything. What the fuck? How does the men like this? What? That's not where he was sitting. Do we have proof of that though, or like a testimony? Volontoise. That's a weird place to put a mirror.
We? Really? So I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way. Look who's talking, Trite. You're obstructing my view, among other things. But this is my seat in the courtroom. Trebien's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in the spot would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trite. I tell you, Monsieur, la mirror was there in the middle of la restaurant. Where would that be? Oh la la, look how you lean towards me. Always attracts the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer. Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once. It attracts the older ones too, you know. Handsome. Shall I tease you too? That's what, 5 cups? Already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time. Bet she has a mocha cream skin and cappuccino perfume. Bien, I will tell you, there is only one seat from which you could have seen. That was a seat at the table next to la victim. That was what la old man was seating. So I can only see the victim from that particular seat. My Monsieur, it's obvious known. If you look at our plans, you will understand. A diagonal. Yeah. Seat old CD. Next to the victim. Do I have proof of that? That's wrong though. Oh. Eat shit. What? I didn't save either. Fuck. We have a picture. The picture, I think. This. Oh, wait. I presented the floor plans. Oops, I meant to present this. Yeah. There we go. I meant to present this. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor. The crime photo? Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist. What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Should not exist. Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite. Now then, defense would please clarify its statement. Something that should not exist in this photo. What? Clearly is. Whoa, wait, I changed my mind, Your Honor. What the fuck? Gather your thoughts, Mr. Wright. Be delighted. Shit. Wait, I don't even remember what fucking statement it was. Oh well, hang on. Let me fucking. There we go. I didn't think I'd have to fucking. There we go. I don't know what they want me to point at though. The set silverware, the empty glass, which should not be in the picture. Here? What the fuck? What am I supposed to fucking point at? It's the fact that there's no one here. What do I want to do? Point here? This is... You've already lost me. Huh. So it's up to me to clarify the defense's claim. Something that shouldn't exist is clearly... Wait. I thought the dialogue was different. That's why. Remember what happened when Victor... Oh! That's right. I forgot that the vase broke immediately. Multiple connections have witness testimony. Check this piece of evidence. Hello, haiku. Yeah, court can see there's an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Scooter was not, in fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all. Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. He's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from. Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Trey Bien that day. Wait. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. Mon Dieu. Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously the witness cleaned up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene. Unfortunately, Mr. Goda doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary. In his own words, I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Erg. Grr. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day. And that its revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in the ear in which he couldn't hear? You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, Trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw? If I can answer this, I'll be much closer to the truth. I can feel it. You gonna be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick? More than just this one contradiction, Maya. What do you mean? Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table, and there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. So right, let's hear your answer. Yes, Your Honor. Behind all the contradictions is... Victim was a phony. It's one of these. Oh, no, not the victim. Oh, shit. Well, we'll do the funny answer. And what is that? Kudo witnessed the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events. What? Maybe this... Wait. It wasn't Glenn Elg at all. It was an Finally made it to my mind. Yo, Renry, what's up? Yo, just in time for imposter in red letters. You know what that means. In fact, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna piss BKZ off even more. Watch this. Wait. How are you doing, Renry? How's your Maya Monday? How do I do this? Can you go by like a frame? There we go. Tired? Yeah? What'd you do today? Did you have school today? It's Monday, right? Was it Unity for 12 hours? Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait. Actually, nah, never mind. I like the red nose. Only this one. We're gonna tag Luminary in because he said he would come and he didn't. So hopefully he sees his Twitter
and that inspires him to join. Luminary ends. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna start having almost 12-hour days for well, not, it won't be 12 hours every week, but it'll be my days will be 9 to 2:15, and then I will have recording sessions from 4 to 8 p.m. 8:30, I think they are, which is gonna suck. Obviously, unlike the victim, there's nothing wrong with the imposter's left ear. I won't do that to you, don't worry. What's that, 6? Is that 6 coffees? Why did he need a new cup of coffee for that? Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom. Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh? What did you say? Trite. Are you sure that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup? Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenelg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo. Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was... Girl brought him a cappuccino, but she put something in it. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. Huh. This case is pretty neat. It's alright. I like the second half more than the first half. I like it not as much as last game's case 3. I like the beginning of this case more than last game's case 3, but last game's case 3 is really good. And I kind of like it more than this one's, but we'll see. I'm not done yet. Considering that the waitress in this old man story is a fake as well, true that there were no cause of customers in the restaurant at the time, but it is also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. That's right. Well, witness, the restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics. You would have known about it, correct? Oh la la, this is most difficult for me. No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You're under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Très Bien that day? The defense demands that the imposter tell the whole truth about what happened. 4-1 is base. You should play it. He will. I will make sure of that. No, I'm gonna... This is the last Maya Monday, guys. No, I'm gonna... I will... Not tonight, but, I was thinking of doing, like, an extra long Maya Monday next week because it's Labor Day. But I don't know. Trucy Tuesday. I have work Tuesdays. I mean, I have work Mondays too. But I was gonna do Sunday night and then like through Sunday. But then Trucy Thursdays. I have work Thursdays. Who the hell is Trucy? What the fuck are you? Stop making people up. That's a fake name. But no, I might have planned Sundays. Like this upcoming Sunday. You accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day. She's from Apollo Justice. Fake game. I haven't played it yet. Trying to decide, should I play Apollo Justice next or should I play the Edgeworth games? Because I'm much more interested in the Edgeworth games. What is the chronological order, like release order? I think that's what I want to do it in. So would it be Apollo Justice next? Oh, we're picking up. La victime Monsieur El came to my restaurant alone. I remember la old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. I like this graphic. When he got word he won la lottery, Mon Elg became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that la poisoning incident occurred. Known there was no time for a phony to do la acting. That's a good song. Way to get cut off. Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all. Je vous demande pardon. Forgive me. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly. What you have just done was commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I'll decide how to punish you later. Oui. Emma Sky Saturdays. Oh, just you wait. I have something planned for Emma Sky Saturdays. It's gonna be a while, but mark my words. You'll have to wait and see.
but I have something in the works that I've been working on since like, I don't know, like March. And it probably won't be ready until like March, but it'll be good. I just gave myself a deadline on that, March. It should be ready by then. That's a very long time from now. Winston. Okay, now you're just making shit up. Who the fuck is Winston? There's no way that is real. Winston? Can I look that up? Who the hell is Winston Ace Attorney? I'm gonna look this up, and if I get a spoiler, it's your fault. Is it Winston Ace Attorney? Oh, that guy. Oh, sorry, he's very forgettable. Guessing there'll be more serious trouble after this cross-examination. All right, let's kick his ass. So, Elgie can return alone. I mean, that lines up because, like, 1:30 and then 5 minutes later he died. That lines up with the autopsy. I love this song so much. Okay, let's press. Should lower his table as well. Sorry, I need to focus. My sweetie, I saw him in from Lucky Jim. Frank saw it Sundays. Okay, now you're pushing it. Suppose there's another man at the victim's table. Ah, fortunately for you, Trite, yesterday's witness also testified the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What kind of coffee has he been drinking? It's not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet. I think Maya said that makes her sweet seem wise all of a sudden. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? Oui, he comes out often for my special coffee. I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. Uh-oh. It's special, I'll give you that. Wait, what did he say? Well, you make me so happy, Monsieur. You're most welcome anytime. I said it was worth one sip, and nothing more. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. You should ask about his arrival in more detail. There we go. What time was it? That's important. About what time was it when Kudo arrived? I guess you're gonna just be emulating Apollo just to stream it? Yeah, I don't know if it's better to do the mobile version or the DS version. I have to figure that out. Or the 3DS version. I believe we were told by a witness yesterday. He was reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old man. That's sus. Sussy. Aha! Had about 20 minutes after he arrived. The victim must have arrived between 2:10. Just after 2, huh? Yo. Alright, we got him. Merci bien. That's French, isn't it? Ha ha ha. That's the 1 to 5 court record stuff with spinning stuff around. I don't know what that means. Alright, time to eat shit, French. Ah, that was my favorite part of the song. We cut it off. Afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. Quoi? What do you mean? The time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning numbers of $500,000 ticket. Oui, that must be la show Monelg was listening to. I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright. I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, I am sure of it. I remember perfectly now. I know it was that time because I had just finished serving la lunch menu. Get to the point, Trite, if you have one. Western Ashes has those mini games where you look at evidence in 3D models. Apollo has a lot more of that because it was made for DS. Oh no, not Emma Sky evidence. It stands to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. Or it's on the air at 1:30. Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred at 2 p.m. because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. This victim, we've been told, has done nothing but the impossible. This case is nothing but imposters. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. This victim was an I'm gonna have to like replay this case and get all these screenshots. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs in Trebienne that day. Real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer. And the phony Glen Elg, acting out into the events for Mr. Kudo to witness. It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy? Good thing Apollo Justice is quite based. Is it really? We'll have to wait and see. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What is this? Music Theory 101? I took that class. Actually, I didn't take that class. I skipped it. And then I failed Music Theory 2, because I skipped Music Theory 1. Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. Phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elg is? I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, that time the real Glen Elg was already dead. That's certainly the obvious conclusion. Thank you, Drite. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say. What? Now, I presume we can prove this theory of yours? Can you explain where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. That customer was the phony Glen Elg. Where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? Texture trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Okay, what do we gotta show? Show court. Show evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Tense pressure in here all of a sudden. Yeah, Glen Elg was the programmer. All around and back me into a corner. That's right, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Mr. Elg concealed? I don't fucking know. Let's say outside. Fuck if I know. And if we do inside, he's gonna ask for proof that it was inside. And I don't really have proof of either. I mean, other than that, he's a big, strong man. Yeah, I don't really know. Can you check anything? I don't think so. You do have the proof he was inside? Well, I said outside, so... Fuck. My attorney's badge. Grasp the real heart of rock and roll. We'll fix that. Okay, I fixed it. Too dangerous to take the body outside. Okay. Probably in the kitchen? Oh fuck, this is a two-parter. ODPM? Don't remember this. I don't remember either. Yeah. Read the evidence? Okay. Dealing handwriting. Said it was in the kitchen. This? That's ear medicine. Since that ugly bottle before, ear medicine isn't poison. Where's that bottle from, Mr. Wright? Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Très Bien. Quoi? I only use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. It's Glenn's medicine. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait a minute, that makes sense. What kind of medication? Sure, everyone remembers, don't they? Eloquicin and Oris, I'm not pronouncing that. That's a fake word. I lost count of the coffee. I want to say 7, but that seems low. Bruh. Mondu. Setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. Order, order. This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Glenn Elg? Never. I could not do such an horrible thing. What? Is he blasting off? What is he? Oh, Mr. Godo? The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now? And I like to do a personal challenge. I like to take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear? My H-deficient friend. Je vous demande pardon? Please, you must hear me out. It is a trap. Listen to me, por favor. What? Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong? And por favor. That was good. I'm only going to ask you once. Did you do it? No, absolutely no one. Let's hear it. You've got one shot. Right, Gramps? Witness, the court will permit your chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godo's coffee mug awaits you, as does my gavel. Oui, it is clear. They always say in the movies, I've got a bad feeling about this. He drinks coffee and that's based. Yeah, he does talk funny. We haven't gotten character development about him yet. Which was kind of like Edgeworth in the first game. We didn't learn anything about him until the end. You will? Yeah. He has a sad theme song, so I bet they're gonna take his theme song and play it during sad moments. It is true. I id la body in la kitchen. Man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with this. I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me. Godo's backstory is great. He's like, oh, I'm sad. I drink coffee when I'm sad. I only drink coffee when I'm sad, guys. I also drink 17 cups a day. Your backstory is great. Thank you. I know. The only person at this table. There was another man. He was telling the truth. What's the name of the real killer? So are you saying that gamers drink coffee? That if you drink coffee, that automatically makes you a gamer? I just want to make sure that is the precedent you are setting, Rinry. Just making sure we're on the same page. No, I cannot say. I fear for my life. Send this dance ring around the rosy, Mr. Armstrong. This is the man that you've been referring to. Ah, who is that? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, I don't know, maybe a month ago in this very courtroom? This man is Furio Tigre. He's the manager of a loan office called Tender Lender. It's me. I thought you're that guy from 2-1. Wait, what guy from 2-1? I know you couldn't go against Mr. Tigre, at least not while you had this on you. Da loan. $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. You had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you're forced to do anything this man told you. It is that you say. Why are they playing this song now? This doesn't fit. That tiger, it told me to go. He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't fit? What are you implying? You really fat shaming me on stream, dude? That's not cool. Carry la body and la inconscient Maggie out of la dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I had seen. I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre. I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. Poisoned the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well? No, and I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable. Mr. Godo, we will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. 30 minutes. What? The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand, not a minute more. How the... Don't sit back and relax yet, trite. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. The trial could still go either way. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godo. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, it do be 9:45. I kind of got that 10 p.m. bedtime. I really do gotta go. We'll do the recess. Yeah, I know, it sucks. I gotta be up. I know, it sucks. It sucks, doing these on Mondays. I should move them to Tuesdays, because I don't have to wake up until 7 instead of 6. I will, should we do the recess? Is it like a little bit, Colin, do you know? Let me save. You don't know? Well, we can just wait. Maybe we should just wait. Okay, let me see. I wanted to see if my girlfriend was streaming, because she said she might. If she is, I would like to raid her. Oh, she isn't. Okay. Well, no. We'll just wait. We'll give us more to do next time. Maybe I'll stream later this week. I'm getting a little more acclimated to my schedule. So if I stay on top of my homework, we'll see. I will post in my server. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.